Little brother strikes again down on the plains and embarrasses the entire SEC. Stick around. We're going to cook these losers. This is Way Offsides. 3, 2, let's go. Hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever the case may be. Welcome to Way Offsides. Let's make fun of Auburn together. That's what this video is. A lot of you don't really share the content, but feel free. Screen record this snippet, do whatever, share it everywhere. AA, if you know who I'm talking about, Auburn Anonymous wants to go on really ridiculous, stupid rage bait rants over on TikTok and X. We're going to do the same thing today. Auburn is an embarrassment to the entire Southeastern Conference. They are laughable. They have not been worth a damn since they lost to FSU in a national championship game. And it's getting to new heights of embarrassment. And that's what we're going to talk about. For those of you who don't know, Auburn, the University of Auburn, I'm just kidding, Auburn University, whatever you want to call them, now officially, as of today, will claim 9 national championships. No, this is not a joke. They are really doing this. They are claiming national championships and will hang banners for these. They are claiming 1910, 1914, 1958, 83, 93, 2004, 2010, obviously, with a couple more sprinkled in there. Now, I know what the comments are going to say. Well, Alabama claims all these. Y'all, Alabama could claim like 23, 24 national championships, and we don't. We easily could, but we don't, because it is an embarrassment. And honestly, it tells me more about the Auburn Tigers and the current state of that administration and program than everything, than anything else. Auburn right now, they're going to retire Cam Newton's jersey. Cool. Some programs do that, some don't. We don't do that because there's no player bigger than our program. I did a whole video about Auburn and their little brother mentality and how they want to be Alabama so bad, but they can't be and they won't ever be. So much so that even their own alumni like Charles Barkley understands Auburn could play football for another 500 years and they would not have the same tradition as Alabama. He might have said 100 years, 500 years, 200 years. The time frame doesn't really matter. What matters is that one of your most famous alumni said that out loud, and he's right. And you can't deal with it. You could have gone to Alabama. You could have picked Alabama, but you chose little brother, and now you get to do little brother things, and you are the laughing stock right now of the entire SEC. Auburn is getting absolutely annihilated and mutilated on social media for this, and they should. This is absolutely ridiculous, and it is a clear, direct response to the fact that they are not recruiting well right now. Yes, they're about to land 5-star Berlin Womack. We know that. That is the only 5-star they're going to land in this class, most likely. They are, let me see how to say this the right way. They are scratching for something to hang their hat on when it comes to football, because they are so outmanned and outclassed across the board. It's not even funny. They spent all this money on firing coaches. They spent all this money on Hugh Freeze, and it is do or die for the Auburn Tigers in 2025. If they don't make a bowl game, if they do not beat Alabama, they will spiral rapidly. They will lose the majority of that recruiting class from last year and possibly the one before. They will fire Hugh Freeze, go into more debt. I told you guys this a year ago, that they were blowing their NIL wad on one class. They were spending everything they had on one class in hopes that it was going to be enough to justify keeping Hugh Freeze. Well, folks, the powers that be are fed up with Hugh Freeze and fed up with Auburn, and the money is starting to dry up. Welcome to NIL. Welcome to NIL. It's starting to dry up. So what do? Well, let's hang some banners and claim some fake national championships, which is freaking hilarious. Hilarious. And I get it. Oh, well, you're talking about it. I'm talking about it because I know you're going to get pissed and you're going to comment and you're going to share it all over the place. And all that's going to do is give us exposure. That's the only reason I'm making this video. And it's funny as hell. It is. They want to be Alabama so bad. And guys, it's not going to happen. Auburn is in the most unadvantageous place in the SEC. They sit right in between Georgia, Florida, and Alabama. Oh my gosh, man. You cannot make this stuff up. It's the saddest. It's so sad, and it's so obvious. It is so clearly obvious that basically what is going on is that Auburn has nothing right now. They have nothing going on. They know that this season is going to be lackluster. They have been hyped up like crazy, but they understand that it it's probably too much. It's probably too much, and they're going to pay for it. Um, dude, it's just I can't even. I want to bring this up. I want to bring this up. Give me just a second because this was good stuff. Um, earlier. Let me see where that was. I really want to read it to you. It's so good. I think I retweeted it. I did. I did. This is via Bama Hammer on X. Auburn's additional claim of national championships didn't win as a program. Desperately is Auburn. Okay, let's restart this. Sorry. Auburn's additional claim of national championships it didn't win is a program desperately clinging to any fleeting relevancy it had. It's also trying to divert attention away from this year's team and buyer's remorse on their head coach and quarterback. We've heard what's coming out of their camp. We've heard the stories about Jackson Arnold. We've heard. We're watching. The whole country's guys. It's not just Alabama. Georgia hates you. Auburn hates you. The SEC absolutely hates you. They like Vanderbilt more than they like you. I don't even understand how Hugh Freeze isn't in jail, but I digress. And they're right, man. This is just an attempt to. It's smoke and mirrors, man. Don't look at this. Look at this. Let's claim relevancy based off of something we didn't accomplish. I'll give them 2004. Auburn got screwed that year. 100%. I agree with that. Auburn definitely got screwed that year. But going all the way back to 1910, it's 2025, man. Just so you can hang banners and try to have some. Alabama's got 18 of them hanging. Again, they could hang 23. I think it's 23. It could be 24. But they don't. Not only that, Auburn's claiming SEC championships too. It's not just the national championship. So if you are an opposing fan, not an Alabama fan, you're a Georgia fan, a Tennessee fan, they're claiming that they were your champion. This is US or UCF type level stuff. This is worse than that. At least that team actually went undefeated and they beat Auburn. So if you can't beat them, join them, I guess, right? Wow. Absolutely ridiculous. Auburn, you guys have a culture problem. That's all there is to it. The Auburn University has a culture problem. They're too concerned with being Alabama that they have no identity. They're willing to blow through millions and millions of dollars to try to prove to the rest of the country, we belong. We're a blue blood. They call themselves blue bloods in basketball. They just got good at basketball. I've seen Auburn fans calling themselves blue bloods in football. That Oregon syndrome. It's an attempt to divert away from what's going to happen when this team goes 6-6 or maybe 5-7 and buyer's remorse sets in for Hugh Freeze and Jackson Arnold via Bama Hammer. And I agree. Absolutely agree. You aren't relevant right now. Suck it up, deal with it, do the hard work and change it. I get it. I can't imagine being boosters at Auburn, having to watch Alabama have the success they had under Nick Saban after they've already had a similar run with Bear Bryant. Then Nick Saban retires, and then you got to deal with Kirby Smart over at Georgia. He retires. The whole country's telling you Alabama's going to fall off, but now you're seeing what they're doing in recruiting. You win the state 1 year, blow your NIL load, win the state 1 year, and now you can't in your 2026 class, and you go, uh-oh, wait a minute. Hang the banners. What's the Austin Powers meme? Claim the national championships. Divert their attention. Laughable. You're the laughing stock of the SEC today, Auburn. Congratulations. Hey, thanks for sticking around with me. I absolutely love you. If you're an Alabama fan, leave a big Roll Tide in the comment section. If you're not, you could probably tell me to go screw myself. That's fine. But as always, say your prayers, read your Bibles, wash your hands, horns down. Beat Auburn and LSU and Tennessee too. Roll Tide.